Hi everybody, welcome to Mimi Sparkling Diamonds. This is Brandy and we're going to do a WIP Chat today. For those that are new, WIP means work in progress, and this is my work in progress. It's Medusa. The stats on her is, this is a picture of her so you can kind of see. We're zoomed in and we're working like right in this section right here, this section. So it's kind of a dark section, not really interesting, but you know, hey, you gotta work up to the interesting parts. But Medusa is a 55.8 centimeter by 85.9 centimeter, so she is a decent size. This is gonna take me a while. And if you would like, you are encouraged to grab something you're working on, a craft or a diamond painting or whatever, and just join me and work on your craft while I'm chatting. Or alternatively, you can just do housework or treat this like a podcast and go about your day and just listen to me chat about diamond painting and life, and we're just going to take a few minutes out of our day to do that. So I've got y'all zoomed in, and y'all can see kind of the space I'm working in and the section I'm working in. This is Diamond Art Club. The artist is Bug, and again, this piece is called Medusa. I do like Diamond Art Club's quality. I think they have some of the best quality out there. I do like the fact that they have these perforated sections. And so this is one of the sections, and then it's an extra little piece. So I just pulled it all back, and then I'm working to that line and then going up the side of the canvas. So what I'm working with today is my Firefly tray. It is Firefly and it's the Ignite. I would show you the bottom, but I don't want to spill the drills out. This is the lid. I have my Diamond Art Club sparkly twist and pick pen. I really like their pens. This is my 6-placer skinny metal Diamond Art Club placer, and this is the twist and pick single placer. And I have the Diamond Art Club pink wax in here. The putty that I have in here is Randa's Crafty Corner. It's called Caribbean Escape. I've had the same putty for ever, and I love it. It smells, but it's not too strong, so it doesn't give me a headache, because certain perfumes, if they're real strong, or colognes, candles, whatever, they give me a headache if they're real strong. But this is perfect, and it's called Caribbean Escape, and it does smell very good. And I want to make a shout out to Shire Shenanigans. She did this beautiful cover minder for me on her Etsy shop. I ordered it. It's Mimi Sparkling Diamonds. That's the name of my channel. And then it's a cover minder, or alternatively you could just put it on the fridge like a magnet or whatever you wanted. I do have this kitted up in my Elizabeth Ward tray over here. I don't know if you can see it. And then some of these little single ones, the smaller ones, are in this trays. I mean, these little containers. But my Elizabeth Ward tray is right here, and I had too many colors and drills for Medusa, because she has 69 colors, and there's like 42 of these Elizabeth Ward things. I do have another one, but it is currently occupied. So I just have these extra little things like this. They work perfect, and I do have some larger ones like this size, and they work perfect. So, and I do have a bottle case, but again, it's only 60 colors, and I don't want to fool with the bottles and all that. I really like my Elizabeth Ward. But anyway, I'm going to be working in this section while we're chatting. We're going to cover first just some diamond painting stuff, and then we're going to close up with some life stuff in general, and then we will close it out for today. But this is my third WIP Chat, I think. My channel is fairly new, so if you are new here and you are just wanting some company while you work around the house, or you want to listen to me like a podcast, or you want to join me and work on a craft yourself, please do. Please do. And you're more than welcome here. My channel is fairly new, like I said. And I really appreciate those of you who are coming back to hear me talk about diamond painting plans and life in general. It's always nice to have community. The diamond painting community is a very welcoming community, I should say. And I've had nothing but nice suggestions, comments, very nice people that I've met through diamond painting, not just through my channel, but through diamond painting in general. I do have an Instagram under Mimi Sparkling Diamonds, and also a Facebook group called Mimi Sparkling Diamonds Facebook group, and then my YouTube channel, Mimi Sparkling Diamonds. So if you like what you see here, please like, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up on my videos. Please comment on my videos. That's going to help me and my channel to be able to grow and be seen by others. And I just want to share my love of diamond painting. So I'm going to start working on this, but I'm still going to chat with you guys. If you're returning and you're watching my WIP Chat, I really appreciate all the people who have subscribed to my channel. And here shortly, when we reach a certain number of subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. When I reach 30 subscribers, I'm going to be giving a canvas, a diamond painting canvas away. And I only purchase licensed art because I personally feel that I want to be compensated at my job for the job that I do and my work. So I'm pretty sure that these artists that put out this work, they want to be compensated for their work as well. And I want to buy license because I know that they're being compensated, and I'm not paying someone who stole their art and is making a buck off of it. And that's how it is, point blank. I'm not gonna argue with anybody about this. This is my stance, and this is how I feel about it, and it's the truth. There's no need to candy coat anything. And I've seen plenty of artist work being stolen and scanned and sold as a diamond painting. The sad part is people want to be cheap and not pay the price for premium, and so when they're done working on their kit, it doesn't come out good. Instead of paying the right price, getting the best quality and the best experience. So anyway, so I'm going to close up that soapbox because I could go on and on about it. But if you're returning, I do appreciate you returning, and I hope that you will like, comment, and give me some thumbs up. Please share this content with family and friends and anyone that you think could take something out of it. So with that being said, so my diamond painting right now, I'm working on Medusa. She's my WIP. And my channel is fairly young, like I said. But I do have some videos up, and I've started a series where I am unboxing my stash. So I do have a decent size, close to 100 canvases in my stash, ranging from small canvases to very large canvases. And what I'm doing currently is I'm unboxing my diamond paintings, because I'm removing the toolkits, the excess paperwork, whatever's in there that I don't need. And what I'm doing is I'm taking the toolkits and the contents that I do use, I'm taking that out. But then the contents that I don't use, like the regular trays and the stick pins and all that stuff that's in the baggies and all that, I don't use that stuff. I don't save my drills. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, you don't save your drills. No, I do not. I know a lot of people that do, but I don't have the time or the space to, or the patience to deal with that. So, I don't save my drills. So there's a lot of things in the toolkits that I don't use. And so I want to forward that on to someone who can include these in boxes that they give away with diamond paintings and stuff like that, that someone else could utilize. Maybe a beginning diamond painter. They don't have the supplies, or they don't have the money necessarily to buy upgraded stuff yet, or they, whatever the case is. But this person includes them in her boxes that she gives away. So what I'm going to do is send all that excess stuff, after I gather it out of my stash, out of my kits. I'm going to send it to her in bulk, and I'm going to send her something personal, but that way she can include some of that good. The stuff is still good. It's just that I don't use it because I have an upgraded pen, or I have 2 or 3 upgraded pens, and I have an upgraded tray. So I'm not an accessories hoarder. I've never been that way. I don't hoard earrings. I don't hoard jewelry and all that. I do wear jewelry, but I don't hoard it. And I have a few select pieces of jewelry that I like and I wear on the daily and whatever, but I'm not one of these people that hoards accessories and stuff. So, and I don't do that in any fashion of my life. So I have like 2 pens. I have some different multi-placers. I have ordered a couple custom pens. One of them broke on me, so I haven't done anything with it yet. Because I'm a hard placer. And so I had to get the metal thin multi-placers and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna forward that stuff on to someone that can utilize it, or give it to someone who can. So that's that, and that's the idea behind it. Also, that's going to help me organize my stash. So I'm excited about that. I've already done 2 videos on my diamond dots. I'm doing them by company, and I'm doing them by size, so small to large. So I have diamond dots, art dot, make market, distracted by diamonds, Dreamer Designs, and the bulk of my stash is Diamond Art Club. So I do have some older kits, and I have some newer kits. As a matter of fact, I just ordered 5 kits. No, 3 kits from the anniversary sale, and 2 kits the prior release. So for now though, from now on, I'm going to try to be on a tighter buying schedule, because at the end of the month I will be going on vacation, and so I need to kind of watch my money, my spending for a little bit. But so this is my WIP, and I'm gonna continue to work on her. I do have some finishes that I would like to share with y'all. Now, I've been diamond painting since 2021, off and on. Off and on. My grandson was born in 2022. Some life things happened with that. And then I really, really got serious back into it last year. I mean, I've dabbled with it off and on, like I say, but I really got back into it last year in March, and I've really, really enjoyed it. I accumulated a decent stash. Now the stash I'm uncomfortable with the size of it, and so I really want to be on a kind of a strict buying. I do not want to be on a no buy, because I think that is not, for myself personally, it is not realistic for me to tell myself that, because it's never going to work. I am not that disciplined. Some people are, and that is fabulous. They inspire me every day, but I know myself, and I am not that disciplined. So what I am telling myself is, remember, you're going on vacation, and you have a bunch of kits you need to work on. So, but if I like the art, again, I'm going to pick it up. But the anniversary sale that Diamond Art Club did, it was fabulous. It was a very good deal, and I picked up 2 in the anniversary sale on the anniversary release, and 1 that was on my wish list that I'm going to do that piece for my job. And so I'm excited about that. That piece is round. I picked up 2 rounds and 1 square. And so, and 1 piece I'm going to do for Drills and Chills this year, because I love that event. So I've got some stuff going. I was going to participate in DP for Pets, but the problem is I have this great big canvas here. So I am participating in Diamond Grandma's event, Female Beauty 2025, hashtag Female Beauty 2025. Because Medusa, if anyone knows the lore behind Medusa, she is really beautiful and, whatever. And when men look at her, she turns them to stone. So she is a Greek goddess, and she's pretty cool. Now, I don't know that Daphne over at Diamond Painting Anonymous, I can't talk today, would allow the snakes, because she has a snake behind her, if this would qualify for DP for Pets. It's a paint along, so I don't really know. I haven't asked her, but I know that I will not finish this within a month. I mean, this is just not with me going on vacation. I also work full time, so I want to enjoy my diamond painting. I don't want to feel like it's a job or whatever, because then it won't be enjoyable to me, and I don't want to do it. So I think for now, I'm just going to do the Diamond Grandma event, which is the Female Beauty 2025. And it's a paint along as well. I'm not really concerned about prizes or anything like that. I mean, I'm not really too concerned about it. Um, but I just love diamond painting. I love the diamond painting community. I love that others can share, we can share something in common. It has been very therapeutic for me to diamond paint. So my plan for June is basically to work on this canvas as much as I can, because I don't like to have a lot of whips. Now that's one thing about me that's different than a lot of people. I'm not comfortable having a lot of whips. Like I said, my other Elizabeth Ward tray is occupied right now, and that is occupied with a 3 Winter Friends by Dreamer Designs. It's a Christmas canvas. It's got Santa, a penguin, and a snowman, and it's a winter scene. It's a square drill canvas, and I'm thinking about doing that for anyone that does an event called like Christmas in July or something like that, because that one's been kitted up for a while. I was going to do it for jingle drills, but then my son moved back home with my grandbaby, and we had to make a bunch of arrangements around our house, and it kind of got disarray and kind of pushed to the side. And then I was finishing up a big whip for my husband. So I don't like to have a bunch of whips. So I finally have worked through some of the whips that I had, and I no longer have. Now there's no drills down on the 3 Winter Friends, so it's technically not a whip, but it is already kitted up. So I need, in order to get that space back, because I'm not going to keep ordering storage, because that defeats the purpose of me not having a bunch of whips. So if I have limited storage, I can't kit up nothing. So therefore, I can't have a bunch of whips. That's how I'm kind of keeping myself disciplined with whips. But so anyway, I think I'm going to work on that in July. Like I say, I work full time. This is a square drill canvas. It is not a small canvas. It's on the larger side. So, and I'm not a fast diamond painter. I'm not slow either, necessarily, but I'm like moderate. But I have a lot of things in my life going on where I don't have a lot of opportunity to diamond paint. Some weekends, if I have my grandbaby, I mean, he'll watch TV for a while or something. I might get an hour in or something, but he's 3 and he wants to play, and I honestly, I want to spend time with him when he's with me, me and my husband. So, it doesn't bother me. Again, diamond painting is my hobby, and the reason I created my channel is to share with others my stash, because I enjoy watching stash videos myself. I like, I'm nosy like that, if you will. I like to see what everybody has, what they're working on, and I like to celebrate with people, like when they have finishes and everything. I like to celebrate with them because I enjoy watching finished diamond paintings and seeing finished diamond paintings and all that. So that just inspired me to show everybody, my collection, and hear and get comments and different thoughts from people on, because you can learn from somebody else. I think I'll learn something every day from, different people. My boss, it's just he and I work for a very small business, and I do a little bit of everything, but my main quote unquote title is shipping coordinator. But actually, my husband says you're the office manager, because my boss isn't there half the time, so I'm running the shop by myself. If he's there, he does travel a lot because we sell Damascus knives and everything, but he is expecting a baby in July, his first baby, him and his wife. And so I know that he's going to want to be with her and, you know, getting adjusted to being a new dad and all that. So, but he does travel overseas some, and he does a lot of shows, trade shows. And so he does travel a lot. So, but my husband always says, "Oh, you're the office manager." Well, yes and no. But anyway, but I do a lot of the shipping. I get the orders ready to be shipped, and I prepare them and get them shipped out, get the labels, all that good stuff. But I do customer service. I take phone calls and all kinds of stuff. And so, like I say, you know, I don't want diamond painting to become my job, but I did create this channel so I could share with everyone my love of diamond painting and maybe learn something from you guys' comments, because you always can see a different perspective. And this right here, this section right here, you can see where it's like a lot of, a lot of checkerboarding. So I'm kind of single placing a little bit more than I normally would, because I don't want to misplace a drill. Even though this is a dark background, there is not a lot of color blocking. This is two different colors of blue in here and black, and these greens and all that are coming into play. So this is not just solid dark blue. I mean, there's all different shades of blue. There's 3 different dark shades of blue. They're all different. So, and when you're doing this, you realize there's not very much color blocking, which is okay, because I like a mix of both. But this right here is definitely confetti. So, but, so back to what I was saying. So I'm going to continue my stash, unboxing stash series, and I'm going to do it by company. And so, Diamond Art Club's going to be last. They're the bulk of my stash. So there's going to be several videos that are Diamond Art Club. So I'm going to do small, medium, and large. But if I get to where I have like 8 or 9 canvases that are large, or more than 5, I definitely will not unbox them all in one video, because some people may not want to see a certain canvas, and I don't want the video to be 2 hours long. So I want to keep my videos about an hour at the most, because, you know, I realize people have lives too, and they want to, you know, get through a video and whatever. But I think that's going to be a good series. And then moving forward, after I get all of them unboxed, which is going to be a while, moving forward after that, my plan is to unbox as soon as I get a canvas and show you guys on the channel. That way I don't get behind with it, and I don't have to do the same thing again. So that's the plan with the unboxings. I'm gonna try to be more diligent about doing WIP chats at least once a week. I don't know what day is gonna work for me the best. It's probably not gonna be Fridays or Saturdays or Sundays. It's probably gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I haven't made up my mind yet, but it will be once a week. Mondays, my husband is off. He's off Sundays and Mondays, so whenever I get home from work, he automatically wants to go eat or do something. So that's not going to be good. So, and Fridays are just kind of chaotic around here. A lot of times we'll go visit with my grandson and go out to eat with them on Fridays or something, and then come home because my husband works on Saturdays. So yeah, it's probably going to be, like I say, it's probably going to be on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I'm thinking of Wednesday, so probably a midweek WIP and chat on Wednesdays, because my husband works, he's a floating manager, and he works at 3 different locations, and he's going to be working at the farthest location on Wednesdays. That's normally what his schedule is. So that might work out. And it's also not a too busy day at work, my job. So hopefully I can get off in time to get home and do the WIP and chat for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and then go on about cooking or whatever I'm gonna do. So I think that's gonna be the plan for that. And then I do have some finish and reviews. I am gonna do monthly reviews. I am gonna catch up on my finish and reviews. I have a lot of canvases that were finished way prior to this, and I'm going from most recent backwards. So I've done my Faces of Barbie and the Starry Night by Van Gogh and Diamond Dots so far. But again, this week has been crazy. I haven't had time to do much, and I'm trying to squeeze in everything I can, because tomorrow is going to be a no video day, Saturday and Sunday, because I will have my grandbaby. So I will not make a video, because I'm not going to tell him to be quiet and all that, and you are going to hear him hollering and playing and all that in the background. So yeah, I'm just going to forfeit the weekend and enjoy my grandson and not worry about it. So once a month that's going to happen. So usually once a month he's going to come and stay with me and my husband, if not twice a month. But usually it's probably going to be, most likely, I would say once a month, until my daughter-in-law gets ready to deliver her baby. She's pregnant. She's due in October, mid-October. And so when the baby comes, my video schedule will be different for sure. But I should be in somewhat of a routine by then. And I'll just give you all the heads up when the baby's coming. We're not sure what the baby is. She goes tomorrow to the doctor, and hopefully she'll be able to find out the gender. So we're all excited about that. But so that covers the WIP and chats, and then the finish and reviews. I should be caught up with those here in a little bit. I have some finishes. Now, some of the finishes are given away, but I do have pictures of them. So I will definitely show you all the pictures or whatever, but I don't have the physical canvas. 2 of my finishes were gifts to my sisters. One was a black cat, and the other one is a custom of my great nephew. And this picture is years old, but I still am going to ask my niece if it's okay if I show y'all, because to protect his privacy. So, but my other finishes I will be showing y'all. I do have a really beautiful finish I can't wait to show you guys. It's coming up pretty soon in line. It was a piece I did for my husband, and it is really beautiful. I had it dry mounted at Hobby Lobby, and it is so pretty, so pretty. So I'm excited about that. And then when we reach when I reach 30 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a diamond painting, and I only purchase licensed art. So it will be a licensed piece, whatever it is, and so it's going to be a premium kit because it's going to be from a premium company, most likely Diamond Art Club. And then when I reach 50 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a Amazon $25 gift card or a Amazon, Diamond Art Club $25 gift card. The winner will be able to choose whether they want Amazon or they want Diamond Art Club. So I will let the winner choose that. And then once I reach 50 subscribers, and we do that, and then once we reach 100 or 75, I'm going to do something else. I'm not sure what yet. But then once I reach 100 subscribers, it'll be probably a $50 gift card to Amazon or Diamond Art Club. So that'll be a nice gift. And again, I'll let the winner choose. And then from there, we'll talk about it from there because my channel is very new still. So I do have some plans, as y'all see, that I have some plans for y'all and different things, different videos. If something comes up and I'm tagged in some tag questions, or if I'm, have something I'm excited about to share with you guys or whatever, I'll hop on and give y'all a video and talk about that or show y'all or whatever. But for my regular schedule, that's probably what I'm going to do. I would like to let my subscribers choose the canvases I'm going to work on. I actually did a poll on my Facebook and Instagram pages, and I had, I think, 13 canvases that I was letting everyone choose from, and then we narrowed it down to 4, and then it was narrowed down to this one, Medusa 1. So so I do like to do that kind of thing where y'all choose and different things like that. So I've got some things planned, and then I'm mulling over some things, but just the basic framework is the WIP Chats, the finishing reviews, the monthly reviews, the unboxings that I'm going to be doing that's ongoing, and some other different projects or what have you. But this channel is going to focus mainly on diamond painting, so I don't want y'all to get under the misconception that I'm going to be doing other crafts. I do other crafts, but I'm not going to show them on this channel. Not because I'm being mean, it's just that this is a diamond paint channel. I'm really wanting to focus on diamond painting and all things diamond painting. One thing that I will share with you guys is that I do not prefer off-canvas projects. Now, with that being said, there is a company that is on Etsy, and I cannot think of the name of it, but they do these round disc, wooden disc, and they print the diamond paint on that. And I don't mind that type of project, like you can hang it on your door, whatever. I don't mind those, but as far as, and I have done a couple coaster sets before for my sisters, but I generally steer away from that, and I also do not care for partials. Now, with that being said, I have done some partials, and I do have one partial that I posted in a video that I had purchased way long time ago, pre-COVID, pre all that. My son likes Star Wars. My oldest one, he is going to be 28 this year, and I had originally purchased it for him. He was still living at home and was a teenager. So that tells you how long ago I purchased that. I purchased it at Joann's, and it was on clearance, by the way. So diamond painting was just not really, it was just like kind of beginning. It wasn't like super popular like it is now. Back then, it was the vinyl thing, like the Cricut cutters and the silhouette cutters and all that. That was the craze at that point. So that kind of gives you a timeline. But so that's going to be kind of what I'm going to be showing on the channel. And like I said, I want to do some giveaways and different things like that. I love the community aspects of the diamond painting community. I really enjoy it. Again, you know, I'm one of these that like to watch other creators, what their finishes are, what they got in their stash, you know, their advice. I listen to their advice. I've been watching diamond painting creators for years now, and you know, I'm subscribed to a lot of different channels, because one person's view of something is not the same as the next person's view of something, and so you get a different perspective, and you're able to say, oh, well, that makes sense. Or maybe someone doesn't like something and it's just their preference. It has nothing to do with the canvas itself. It's just their preference. So at the end of the day, I always give everyone a little grace, because, you know, I work, I understand, you know, your kids, if you have young kids, or if whatever your circumstances is, that can affect your mood and stuff like that. So diamond painting for me has been very therapeutic. When my son moved away with my grandbaby for his job to even 4 hours away, I was devastated. I was so sad. I was just, because they lived with us prior to that, and you know, I'm just so very close to my grandson, and you know, some circumstances when he was really young, 6 months old, you know, I'm more of like a mother to him than I am a Mimi or a grandma. That's my grandma name, Mimi. But I'm more of a mother to him than, you know, his bio mom. Now, my daughter-in-law now, who I call my daughter-in-law, it's my son's fiance, she has stepped up. She's my grandson's stepmom. So my grandson's name's Colt. And he's 3. And she has stepped up in a way that is amazing. But I don't want to get all into that, because then I'll be going into my family stuff, which I'll want to get to in a little bit. But anyway, so whenever that happened, I was just so sad, and I just poured myself into the diamond paint I did for my husband, and it helped me. You know, it helped me get through the grieving process. I was just, you know, I mean, we went up to see him and all that, but it's not the same. And so, you know, it really did help me. It's relaxing to me. Even when I have a stressful day at work, or I just want to sit and be quiet or listen to music, it gives me something for my hands to be doing. I like to be busy. I'm not a huge TV fan. I do watch certain things with my husband, but we have a little bit of different taste. He likes a lot of action and bang 'em up, shoot 'em up. He also likes reality series, which, to be quite frank with you, I do not like reality TV or series for that matter. There's very few that I have watched and that I have enjoyed. So that's just me. As far as movies are concerned, I like romance, not unrealistic romance. I do like fantasy though, so I like Game of Thrones, that kind of thing. I like the Renaissance period, anything that has like Greek goddesses or anything like that, Greek gods, whatever. So Gladiator. But I love Nicholas Sparks as an author. I've read all of his books to date, and they are fabulous. I have a whole collection of them. I have Audible. I'm in the middle of reading or listening to, I guess. I've read the first book in A Court of Thorn and Roses, and now I'm in A Court of Mist and Fury. So I'm in the second book. I kind of paused it for a little bit because of different circumstance. My grandson ended up moving, and I just haven't had the opportunity to really listen to it. I like all genres of music, so it could be classical, it could be Christian, it could be rock, it could be heavy metal, it could be country, old country, hip hop. I'm not into death metal or any of that kind of stuff. The grunge music, it depends on what it is. And I don't care for new country. It has to be traditional country. There are some artists that have come out that I really am enjoying, and they're kind of newer artists, but the genre that they're trying to go for is country, and it's like traditional country. It sounds more traditional than this new pop country stuff that's been coming out. I like all kind of artists. I like and I don't like rap that just they talk. I like hip hop music. I like anything that has a good rhythm. There are a few Latino, Tejano songs that I like that have a good beat to them. I used to go out a lot before I was married, and me and my best friend, we would go to the clubs and dance and have a few drinks or whatever and just have a good time. But my husband cannot be around smoke. He has problems with his lungs, and so now you can't no longer now in a bar here, you cannot smoke in a bar or vape for that matter. In certain counties here you cannot, and restaurants. But before, when we were younger, when we were newly married, you still could smoke and stuff, and so that really aggravates my husband's lungs, and so we don't really do that anymore. So my husband likes to fly fish when we go to Colorado. He loves fishing in general, He saltwater fishes with one of his buddies, has a boat, and they go out in the bay in Galveston, and they fish out there, but he also fly fishes, and he loves that when we go on vacation. And so that's kind of his thing. And my thing is diamond painting. I've crafted most of my life with my mom, and my mom is very creative and everything. And we've done all sorts of different crafts, but she is also a diamond painter now, and she has traditionally diamond painted with the little kit that comes in, like your budget kits or whatever, and with the little pad of wax or whatever. So I had to make her upgrade her tray and her pen. So I bought her the Diamond Art Club, looks like Elizabeth Ward, but it's not. It's the Diamond Art Club one, the storage containers, because she has I think it's it's the church one. I think it's Emmanuel or Come Emmanuel. It released last year, and it's a church in a winter scene with a bridge, and the church has these it's snow covered, and then it has, the windows are stained glass. It is so pretty. I've seen it done, but she has that canvas that she took with her to Colorado, and she has a Chuck Pinson that she took, a space for reflection or something like that, that she got from Hobby Lobby when they were still selling Diamond Art Club. She got it on clearance, and there's nothing wrong with it. All the kit contents are there. And then for her birthday, I gave her All Birds Do Go to Heaven, because she collects birds and she collects angels. And so that's an angel holding a bird by Mandy Manzano. So she has those, and she has another Chuck Pinson piece that I purchased. It's the Red Covered Bridge or something like that, and she's gonna be working on those. So she likes diamond painting. She has done a lot of budget kits and everything. She's been ordering herself, and I told her, I said, you've got to do a Diamond Art Club just to experience the quality. And she did, and she loves it. So I don't know. She definitely hasn't been ordering off of Temu anymore with the things that are going on. She loves to shop. So anyway, but so like I said, that's my diamond painting plans. That's a little bit about my family, and the plans that are coming up. So I told y'all what I've been reading. I like to, like I say, listen to music. Sometimes I'll listen to Pandora, and I have a station that I've built over a multitude of time, and it has every genre of music in it too. Every genre. My husband, he listens to all genres as well, so we get along in that way. We are currently watching a series on, I think it's Prime Video, and it is got Jason Momoa in it, and his opposite character plays a police officer, and it's called Red Road. And so far it's pretty good. We've watched, I think, 3 episodes of it now, of the first season. There's 2 seasons of it, and it's pretty good. So we've been watching that on and off in the evening. And like I said, I kind of paused on my book. I want to pick it back up and start listening to it, but I just I haven't had a lot of time. My work's been really busy here lately, so I've had some projects to try to get closed up before May was just, I don't know why it was so disorganized. But July is going to be, I'm going to be on vacation over July 4th, and then I'll come back, and then my boss's wife is due on the 23rd of the month, which is also my dad's birthday. So he will probably be out of the office quite a bit when that happens, which is fully expected. And so I will be pretty busy holding down the fort there. Luckily, and I will have one weekend where I have to travel for work in July, because I have to do a trade show that he normally would do, but since his baby's coming, I want to make sure that he's able to be here if she goes into labor. So I told him, just let me do it, I'll go do it, and that way if she goes into labor, you're able to be there and not miss anything, because a baby being born is one of the best events you don't want to miss it as a dad. And he's going to be a new dad, so I'm excited for him. So but as far as diamond painting in July, again, I've got that one canvas that's already kitted, the 3 Winter Friends. I'm probably going to do that. It's a square canvas, but it's not as big as Medusa, so I'm hoping that it's decent. I did order it after, I want to say after Dreamer Designs supposedly fixed their square drill grid, and I'm hoping that they did, that it was ordered after that. But I just like the image. I was gonna, like I say, use it for jingle drills last year, but life happened and I didn't get to it. So I'll get to it, and then by then I should be pretty well on my way to being close to being finished with my unboxing series. If not, 2/3 of the way done. So I don't care how long it takes. I just don't want to overwhelm myself or anyone else with it. So that's kind of it, and we'll make plans going from there. But I hope you guys are doing well, that things are going good, that y'all are off to a good start of summer, wherever you're at, and that you have a restful summer, and the kids, if you have kids or grandkids or whatever, that you guys have a great summer, and if y'all plan trips or whatever, that you all have a good time and you are safe. But I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And if you liked what you heard and you want to hear more WIP Chats and this and that, I didn't have any notes. I usually try to have a few notes written down, but I just kind of did this on the fly. So if I was rambling, I'm sorry. But that kind of gives you a general overview of some of my plans and a little bit of insight about my family. But you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week in another WIP Chat. In the meanwhile, like, subscribe, and share my videos with others that you think could take something out of it and some value out of it. And definitely let's get to the 30 subscribers so I can give away a Diamond Art Club canvas. And I have a bunch, and I have a lot to choose from. So, let's do that. Let's all keep encouraging each other. Everybody keep diamond painting and crafting, because if those things make your are therapeutic to you and bring you peace, then you do you and keep on doing it. I'm certainly going to be working on this no matter how long it takes me, and eventually I'll get finished with it and I'll move on to something else. But until then, you guys stay safe and have a great evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.